Hi, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the stop button, so it stops recording. So let me zoom it in for you again. I'm sorry I forgot many times to zoom it in, but again, I read this to you when I as I write, so it shouldn't be too difficult to follow because these are very elementary kind of stuff. Okay, so yeah, we can name this as a palindromic constant, palindromic pyramid constant, PPC, or I would rather just call it skateboarders constant. Okay. But yeah, it's palindromic pyramid. Okay. We're building bigger and bigger palindromic number, palindromic integer. All right. So okay, and funny thing about this palindromic integer is that many times it has this 11 as its prime factor. You know. Um, and palindromes, they tend to be not prime number. They tend to have this exotic prime numbers as their factors. Okay, because I looked up some palindromic numbers like this in the internet, and there were very nice websites about those big palindromic numbers. And those websites that showed us this, showed me this nice factorization of very exotic factors like number 11, 13, and some big prime factors. Yeah, palindromic numbers, they're very interesting. They tend to be composite, and they tend to contain these exotic big prime numbers, okay, as a prime factors. That was interesting. And so, yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this whiteboard behind next to another whiteboard that I've been picking, picking on, picking on, and we bring the third whiteboard and we'll connect this guy and that guy to find the final formula for our number. Okay, and then we'll test it out, and we may do some convergence test, whatever, as a review. Okay, because we have infinite series now. Okay, that shouldn't be very difficult at all. Convergence test, because I mean, come on, we know it converges. Probably it converges because uh, this individual unit, yeah, it goes to zero. Okay. Why? Because we are multiplying by 10 to the minus very big number. Okay, so n goes to infinity, yeah, a n, yeah, it goes to zero. So probably that's our convergence test. Okay, but we'll do it for a review. Okay, because it's been a long time since I did any convergence test. It's been a while. How long has it been? Probably 3 years. Because when I first came to Alaska, I was applying to many jobs. I wasn't getting any, so I was unemployed for 3 months. So I did study some mathematics on my own. Okay, so as a hobby. Okay, very difficult days back then. Okay, all right. We'll take a break. Okay, so yeah, let me take a picture of this. Yes, I know. I forget to take a picture, or I forget to zoom in for you. I forget always one thing. All right. Okay. We'll be back. we're back. Ah, sorry, I have runny nose, loose bowel. I'm sorry. Huh. Oh well, we're back. Okay, so as we promised, we're gonna switch out the board. Alright. I will have to put this board next to each other because I gotta look at both of the boards. And, alright. You wanna see what's back there? Well, I'll show you. As a punishment, because many times I forgot to zoom it in for you. As a punishment, okay? I'll show what's back there. Huh? There. Okay. We have two sets of equations. Okay? And we're gonna merge those two, okay? Okay? Huh? Oh boy. Oh. I'm gonna have to re-microwave my tea because it's cold now. Put some water in there. 2 minutes. I also put an extra layer of this pants. Yeah, this formula, whatever we wrote here, can I erase this? I think so because I wrote it back there again. So, yeah, we have same formula twice. Yeah, we can erase this. Okay, now we are ready. All right. And well, my tea is still brewing, so. Oh boy. So skateboarder's constant C. Okay, C is equal to. Sigma k from 1 to infinity. We'll do it twice in 2 steps, okay? A to the k multiplied by 10 to the k squared. It's kind of pretty. K squared plus k plus 1. Okay? And what is AK? It has these 2 different sigmas there. Okay, so we'll do it in 3 steps. Okay, so a to the k is equal to sigma. Oh boy, I from 1 to k. It's a substituting variables. Okay, I times 10 to the I plus j. We can call it I, by the way, okay, but we cannot call it k because k is up there. J from 1 to k minus 1, j times 10 to the 2 times k minus j. Okay? All we gotta do is put this guy, these two sigmas, right here. So there'll be 3 sigmas in the final formula. Okay? We'll take a we're not gonna take a break, but I'm gonna grab my tea. All right, so. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I'll drink vodka later. It's a good idea to have this nightcap, morning cap, nice scarf, morning scarf. Oh, kind of chilly this morning. It's May in Alaska, but still Alaska, so oh boy. All we gotta do is put this guy over there, and then because what is sigma? Is a function, okay? Sigma is a function. It's a summation function. It's just a function, different kind of function. It takes sigma is a function, and its input, sigma function's input is a function, and also this k is that's also input. Okay. What is I? I is the input variable of this input function. Okay, so sigma is a function of function. Okay, because sigma is a special kind of function whose input is an integer and also a function. And I here is the input variable of this function, which itself is an input of this sigma function. Okay, so that's what sigma is. Okay. Now, here I is the variable, right, of this function, which is an input of a sigma function. Okay, so but so I is kind of variable. Okay, but k is fixed. Okay, for our purposes. Okay, so we treat k as a constant, but up here k actually is a variable. Okay, so I know it's kind of confusing unless you are very good at mathematics already. But if you're kind of new to mathematics, it may be confusing. Okay, but up here k is a variable. Okay, because k is down there. It's a sigma variable. Okay, what it means, like I or j, those are the sigma variable, which means it's a variable of this input function to the sigma function. Okay, so up there, so down here, okay, this is short. Let me take a picture of this, okay, because before I pollute this with all this elaboration. Okay, so where's my cell phone? I'm gonna take a picture of this and then I elaborate for you. So this means I goes from 1 to I goes to k. Okay, here k. I from 1 to I varies. I is a variable. Okay, I varies, changes from 1 to k. J change. I'm sorry, this has to be j, right? J. That's why k here is a constant. I is the variable. I changes from 1 to k. J changes from 1 to k minus 1. Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't make any mistakes. Okay, so we verified our final formula. Okay, by some examples. Okay, but up there, uh, because k is down here, k varies. Okay, that's why k is a variable up here. Okay, down here k is a constant. So then, what's the difference between a constant and a variable in general? Like you have some funky function like what y fx is equal to what x plus a. We say x is the variable, a is a constant, right? What it means is x is an input. It's input to this function. You know, funnily enough, interestingly enough, in computer program, we call it function. Okay, some software module or subroutine. Okay, we call it function for computer programming world. Okay, variable is input. We talked about this before. Variable versus constant. Okay, variable is input, user input. Okay, but this a, yeah, we can change it, but only computer programmers. It's kind of elitism, kind of. Only computer programmers have control over this constant a. So a simple computer program that you can program in your computer without downloading any compiler or anything. Yeah, you can computer program with JavaScript and Notepad in your computer. Okay, and just name it as a.htm or HTML. Okay, you put it as an all file type, not txt text type. Okay, you save it as all type and you give it as HTM ending. Okay, suffix, file suffix. So then yeah, it will be saved as a web page, and you can put JavaScript there. Okay, how? Well, just script, this HTML tag for JavaScript. Then you have your JavaScript goes in there, and you have end tag as script. Okay, because JavaScript is the default uh, script language for Internet Explorer and all the other web browsers. Okay, so you put, yeah, then you can run this. Okay, so a very simple computer program will be this, written in JavaScript. It's a web page. Okay, and you can run it. JavaScript is an interpreted language. Okay, so any web browser have that kind of compiler built into it, interpreter. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can program in your computer without downloading anything. You don't even need internet connection to run this program, this web page, because it's all local. Your computer is server and client. Okay, so without any internet connection, you can run HTML embed JavaScript embedded HTML web page. Okay, yeah, just double click it and your web browser will open it for you. Okay, so your computer is being used as both client and server. Okay, what is server? Yeah, the computer that stores this computer program. Well, JavaScript is actually client-based computer programming language because you don't quite need a server anyway. But whatever. Okay, so the server side, client side, yeah, there's clear distinction. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that because it's a big another topic. Maybe some other time. Okay, it's interesting thing actually. We can make some humanological application out of that too. Okay, so we'll do that some other time. Okay, we want to finish this. All right. So yeah, only computer programmers or this function, mathematical function makers, they can change this constant. Okay, but users, yeah, they can only change the input variables. Okay, so that's the difference between constant and variable. Okay, a simple web page, simple computer program. Yeah, give me an input number. Okay, well, 3. Okay, output. So you type 3 in this blank, and you click submit or enter. Okay, output 3 plus 1. Okay, because A, I programmed as a computer programmer. I decided A should be 1. So if input is 5, output 6. Input is 7, output 8. Okay. But if I one day change my mind and I think A should be 2, then yeah, input, if input is 5, output 7. Okay, so that's the difference between variable and constant. Okay, constant can change, but only this computer programmer in control of this computer program or function maker as mathematician can change this constant. Okay, so how about constant in nature like E, 2.73 whatever, or pi, 3.1514 or 152 whatever, right? Only God Almighty, only He can change those constants. Actually, He doesn't even change it. He just made it. He never changes. Okay, or maybe there's some by different mathematical prophet that got sent to us, and I'm a new age mathematician, and I discovered that pi is actually 3.2 something. There was this mistake. I found this error. Then it can change. Just like Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein, Yeah, sometimes some constant actually changes because they come up with better approximation. Okay, so there's this bug over there, and I don't know what that bug is, and kill it. Hopefully, it cannot fly. So I can't. Did I kill it? Did it die? Where is it? I guess it just dropped to the floor. It fell to the floor. Whatever. But yeah, it's just some bug. But it's not a bad bug because I know how. Oh! I'm sorry. Oh. Being stupid. I'm getting hot now. Yeah, it's not a bad bug, okay? Because I know what bad bug looks like, but I'm okay. It's so embarrassing. What a mess. So embarrassing. How embarrassing. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Everything is falling apart, dude. It's knocked over my guitar too. Ah! Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop. I'm getting hot now. Oh. My failure. Ah. But guess what? I exercise, right? So, although when I fall, I don't get injured, okay? Because I'm strong person physically. So yeah, I don't really get hurt when I fall. Okay, so minor nuisance. Oh, I'm hot. Is it time to take a break yet? Maybe it's good time to take a break. Okay. Let's take a break. Okay. So we'll get back to this. Okay. So, all right. Enjoy the view. All right. Ah, how embarrassing. Ah. All right. Okay. I failed. Let's take a break from all this mathematical mumbo jumbo, shall we? Yeah, fail, fall. Yeah, it's same word origin, right? Fail, okay. Fall, one, two, two, okay. Yeah, you have only one L here, but we duplicate it to make it three, okay. So, yeah. How about hot and cold? Hot and cool, cold, cold. Yeah, three, two, two. Yeah, many times just like blanco, white, and black, white and black, two opposite things. Hot and cold, two opposite things. They tend to have same word origin, surprisingly. Okay, so it's a circular coordinate system kind of. Okay. Yeah. I love this instrumental music, um, autumn leaves. It goes like this. Da 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 da. I mean, somebody put some lyrics there too. So There's some lyrics version song there too. It's old school, probably 1950s or something. Da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. I like the instrumental version of that. What's his name? Echo Bill something. Yeah, that guy's cool. And Paul Moriarty, Glenn Miller, Henry Mancini. Yeah, great instrumental orchestra conductors. They're fantastic. Yeah, Henry Mancini. They're fantastic. Okay, so I think that's about it. I mean, all you gotta do is put this guy right, plug it right here. Okay, that's it. I think I will stop here. Okay, and we'll talk about computer programming, server side and client side. Okay, there's nothing to it. You know, you can verify whether this formula is correct or not, or you can do convergence test. Probably it will converge because the nth term of this series is going to 0 because of the 10 to the minus whatever. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I made a mistake. You have. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was wrong. Minus of this whole thing. Oops. Ah. Yeah, that's a big mistake actually. It makes the world of difference. So let me take a picture again because. Oops. Now our equation is correct. Okay. Dumb mistakes like that. Oh yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is plug this guy in here. Okay. So it's and convergence test. Yeah, it's what k go to infinity. Yeah, 10 to the minus infinity. Okay. And this guy, what? Um, you have some infinity term here, right? Because it's 10 to the k, 2k, but it's first order, first degree. Is here up here you have k to the second, k squared, okay, and minus k to the second, and you will overcome, knock out this 10 to the k, 2k, okay. As k go to infinity, this guy overcomes. 10 to the minus k squared, you will overcome this guy, which is like 10 to the 2k, okay? Because you have square term there. So you will overcome, and so the nth term of this funky skateboard palindromic sequence, okay, it will go to 0. Okay, so that's our convergence test. Okay, so the details, why don't you do it? Okay. I did my job, okay? So formalistic proof, go ahead and do it, okay? But it shouldn't be that difficult, okay? So I leave it to you as a homework assignment, alright? So yeah, go ahead, publish, name it after your family name, or your pet's name, or your own name, your first name, your last name. Go ahead, publish it, and make money, be famous, okay? So I did my job, alright? So did I take a picture of this? I did, but let me see how it came out. This minus, that's important. Stupid, dumb mistake. Okay, so now I can erase all this crap. Okay, so yeah, it's messy, right? It's not that pretty on equation, but well, it is what it is. Okay, and the it's like this. Okay, you may be the most beautiful person in the world, but beneath the superficial skin, all the organs and blood and vein. That's ugly. Like, just it's like that. Okay, yeah, animal, beautiful animal, right? Like bear. But once we cut it open, ugly and stinky, right? You have this beautiful house wall, clean wall, but if you need to fix something, plumbing or electrical wire or whatever, structural carpentry, you cut it open, cut the wall open, it's like spaghetti, dark, dingy, stinky, moldy behind the surface. Okay? Computer programming, same way. Programming is very much like plumbing. Okay, we are connecting the dots. Okay, computer programming. Very much like plumbing or electrical haywire spaghetti code. Okay, yeah, you just right click on any web page and you click on that. Yeah, see the script, JavaScript. See the code. Then you get to see the JavaScript behind HTML code behind the nice and beautiful website. The number, palindrome constant, okay, skateboarder's constant, it's very pretty. What, 0.010, it's like wave. 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's like song. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wave, wave. Okay. I mean, it's more like straight line, by the way, because it's linear growth. Okay. Mountain range, mountain constant. No matter how you name it. Okay, so, but we did it. Okay, and it converges. Okay, of course it converges. I mean, this number is not going anywhere. It's less than 0.01. I mean, more than 0.01, less than 0.02. It's not going anywhere, okay? It's just getting bigger very, very slowly. Just like square root of 2, what? 1.14, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay? Yeah, it increases very slowly, square root of 2, right? But it's a constant. It's not going anywhere. It's not oscillating. No, no. It's between square root of 2 is bounded. It has ceiling and floor. It's between 1 and 2. It does not oscillate. No, it increases very slowly. And this palindrome constant is also like that. But unlike square root of 2, which does not have any human recognizable pattern of those digits, like 1.414, blah, 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 right? It doesn't have recognizable pattern. But this palindrome constant does have recognized pattern. We have this, palindrome pyramid, right? You have 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, palindrome triangle, kind of like Pascal's triangle, right? Let's just do one more, because I'm going to take a picture of this, okay? We got to memorialize this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. Probably after this recording, I will do singing and dancing, because we got to celebrate. I want to celebrate, okay? We are celebrating together now by drinking, but what time do I not drink? Only at work during the weekdays. Let's take a picture of this. Yeah, it's pretty. You have pyramid. You have surfer, skateboarder, palindrome, mountain, wave, ocean wave, pyramid, you have triangle. It's very beautiful number. It's a constant. Whether it's brand new, is it first time to be discovered or not, I don't know and I don't care. Okay, we had fun. It's irrelevant whether this first time or not. Okay, as long as we had fun, right, and we learned something, that's all that matters. And it's beautiful. Okay, so but the equation of that, it's not that pretty. I mean, and there's some prettiness here. K squared, K, 1, and it's not the most beautiful equation there is. Like Ramanujan's, this infinite square root whatever, okay, those are very beautiful because there's this recognizable pattern inside of an equation, right? So what, like what there's different way of calculating golden ratio or infinite series, infinite this radical inside. Let me look it up. List of constants. Okay. By the way, in Alaska we have this slipper shark, Pacific slipper shark. They're very beautiful, cute little, not very little. It's pretty big, but slipper shark. Very interesting looking shark. Very cute. We have that in Alaska. Okay, so very cute. Because they thought it's some kind of like monster, sea monster, but it turned out to be a slipper shark, Pacific slipper shark. They're so cute. I love Alaska. Now, list of constants. Because some constants, maybe pi or golden ratio, whatever, can be expressed in a very beautiful form, like repeating, like radical inside of radical inside of. But this palindrome its number itself is very beautiful. Okay, we found another diduolon. Okay, let me look up some beautiful constants. Theodoros constant. Okay. Square root of 3. So Theodoros constant looks like this, okay? I'm gonna use brown, okay, because that's kind of extracurricular kind of thing. Before I pollute this whiteboard with some other people's constant, let me take a picture of this, okay? Okay. What's his name again? Theodoro or something? Oh. Theodoros constant. Theodoros constant, okay? It looks like this, okay? uh, square root of 3 is equal to cubic root of 3 times cubic root of 3 times cubic root of blah 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 blah. Okay, it's something very beautiful structure, but the number itself isn't that pretty. It's like 1.732 blah 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 blah. Okay, the number itself is ugly, but the equation, the derivation is very, has this beautiful internal, this recursive repeating pattern, recognizable pattern is something very beautiful. Okay, but the number itself is ugly, right? Our palindrome constant is a beautiful number itself. Number itself is beautiful, but its equation is kind of ugly. So we have diagonal there. Okay, it's balance of the universe. Okay, so you have Theodore constant. Okay, let's say the beauty of equation, that's the left hand side. You have Theodore constant and you have palindrome constant. Okay, the beauty of equation, yeah, Theodore constant is far beautiful in terms of equation. Okay, but the number, beauty of the number, ugly. Okay, our palindrome constant, yeah, equation, oh, ugly equation, right? But number itself is very beautiful. Okay, so we have this balance of the universe right there, diagonal. Okay, so yeah, see, see. Let me look up. Okay, so list of mathematical constants in the what Wikipedia. Okay, yeah, I like Wikipedia. Yeah, just like any journalism, New York Times, CNN, NPR. Yeah, Wikipedia is very liberal. Okay, so they have goods and bads. Okay, so yeah, they like Times Magazine, whatnot. Okay, very liberal, very liberal. They think gay marriage is okay, tattoo piercing is okay, marijuana is okay. Yeah, but they're all human beings. Okay, so you cannot demand perfection out of human beings. So. Goods and bads. Yeah. So. Okay, golden ratio. Again, the number itself is very ugly. Okay, it's 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and golden ratio goes like very ugly number. Golden ratio 1.618 blah 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 blah. Okay, it's ugly number, but it's equal to golden ratio. Okay, square root of 1 plus square root of 1 plus square root of 1 plus. That's golden ratio. It's so beautiful. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Ramanujan, I'm not sure if his equation is very pretty. It's very complex. Maybe some of his equations are very pretty. I think so, because I do remember some of his equations being very beautiful. Like, but some other equations by Ramanujan is kind of like, kind of remind me of this overpopulated India or ghetto slum. Very complex and looks somewhat dirty, okay, but some other equations of Ramanujan I do remember is something very, very beautiful. It's like symphonic. There's somebody used that expression, symphonic equation of Ramanujan. Srinivasa Ramanujan, okay. but some of his equations are not very pretty. But it's impressive. It's so complex. Yeah, he's true genius, no doubt. Oh, I'm a huge fan. Okay, so Euler's equation what e to the I pi minus 1 equal to 0 or plus 1 is equal to 0, something like that. Yeah, it's beautiful equation. Some mathematical equations are very beautiful. List of mathematical constants. It's such a beautiful entry in Wikipedia. Wow, look at this. It's very beautiful. Yeah, mathematics is beautiful. Mathematics is fun. And believe or not, we are contributing to it. Okay, by doing this. Who knows? It could be first time in the world, human history. We don't know and we don't care. Okay, so okay, well, I think we found a pattern here just by looking at this table. Okay, so I took a picture of this, and so I can erase it, right? So, well, let me take another picture. Okay, because we wrote something else. So it's like what you give birth to a baby. You take a lot of picture of your baby, kind of. Okay, so I think we found a pattern just by looking at this table. I'm gonna erase everything except one of this. Okay, what's that one thing that I'm not gonna erase? Why don't you take a guess? Because by just looking at this table, I found something. Maybe it already exists. Probably it does. I'll be surprised if it doesn't exist yet. Because it's something really cool. Probably it exists. Okay, so probably. So I tried to look it up in the internet. Okay, so we have this, right? What square root of 3 is cubic root of 3, cubic root of 3, cubic root of 3, blah blah blah, right? And I just found that the quartic root of 5 is pentic root of 5 multiplied by quintic root of 5, pentic, quintic, whatever, multiplied by okay, multiplied by quintic, pentic root of 5, blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's easy. Okay, so we have what you have what n, the radical n minus 1 is equal to nth root of n times nth root of n times nth root of n times blah 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 blah. Yeah, it should be true because it cannot be coincidence. I mean, what are the odds? It cannot be coincidence. It must follow this pattern here. Or maybe it's true only for the odd numbers. Or only for the prime numbers. Because 3 and 5, they happen to be prime numbers and odd numbers. Okay? Or it could be for all integers. I don't know. Okay? I think So it could be true for all the prime numbers or all the odd numbers or all integers. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, probably some. I would be very surprised if this doesn't even exist yet. If it does not exist yet, it should. Probably somebody already discovered this. Probably a long time ago. Okay, because it's obvious, right? Obvious pattern. So let me look this up to see if it's already discovered. I'll be very surprised if it's not already there because it's just too obvious pattern. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Theodorus constant. Hmm. I'm not seeing it yet. By the way, if you decide to name that palindrome constant, skateboarders constant, if you wanna decide that constant after my name, I ask you to use my first name, okay? Because my first name is kind of cute. My last name is too common a name, but my first name is very cute little name. So yeah, if you wanna name it after my name, yeah, use my first name, please. Okay. I cannot name that constant after my own name. That'd be like narcissistic, like egotistical. So, but if somebody else name that constant after my name, if they decide to, yeah, please use my first name, okay? Because my last name that's too common on name. But my first name is very cute, very unique kind of name. Yeah, I like my first name. My parents made it for me, so. Uh, 4 square root of 5. Okay, I'm gonna download the PDF. if it lets me. I don't know. I'm trying to look for some article about this. I'll be very surprised if this doesn't exist. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Like, come on. Very obvious pattern, so I hope it exists already, okay? Otherwise, I'll be disappointed. Okay, so. Yeah, maybe it's downloading PDF now. Yeah, whatever. We just let this cell phone do its work, okay? And we'll move on, okay? Alright, we had enough fun with numbers, okay? Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, we got it, okay? We get it. So, yeah, client side, server side is like this. A web page, okay? It has to be a web page, internet, not intranet, like Ethernet, like LAN or local area network. Yeah, that's more internal, your office, your house. We're talking about internet, not intranet. You and somebody on the other side of the world have the global way. Wherever you are. So that's internet, World Wide Web. Okay? It's like two people talking on the cell phone or Skyping, whatever. Yeah, so you have your computer and that person has his computer and he happened to be a computer programmer. So he built this web page and he stored this web page, this squiggly computer programming, HTML, whatever, XML, whatever, this JavaScript, yeah, inside of his computer. It's gotta get stored somehow, right? And then he create this web page, he publish it online, so through your internet provider, okay? Now you are getting the taste of his web page, artistic web page, okay? So his computer is a server because that's where all his program web page is stored. Now you have his IP address or his website address, like www.thisguysartwebpage.com, okay? So you type that in and then what you are doing is now you have your computer and you are watching that guy's webpage, artistic webpage, right? You are downloading his HTML code, his program code into your computer memory. Okay, so server side, client side. Okay, and the server side computer programming and client side computer programming, which is like JavaScript. Server side programming is like ASP, active server program or whatever. What does P stand for? I forgot. Active server program or protocol, whatever, okay? Well, yeah, ASP.NET, but classic ASP, yeah, I used to program in that shit, okay? Yeah, your Microsoft product. Okay, server side programming. What does that mean? It means this computer programming code, ASP or ASP.NET, classical ASP, that computer programming code is in the server computer, the programmer's computer, okay? But JavaScript, client-side computer programming is this. Yeah, he's a programmer. He's programming JavaScript. But this piece of computer program code is being run in your computer. Okay? So, maybe it's a little bit scary, right? Oh, what if there's virus, That's why we are doing this, because it's very interesting. We can find some the humanological application out of this. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's still downloading or what. Let me see if we downloaded anything. Okay, it looks like I gotta use big computer, not the cell phone, because maybe the file is way too big. Okay, so oh well. Yeah, maybe I'll do it or not. Yes. Okay, yeah. So I think that we can find some humanological application of this server side, client side program running. Okay, uh, so yeah, JavaScript is a programming piece of computer program code. Also HTML, hypertext markup language, your website. Okay, so what's difference between JavaScript and HTML? HTML is about cosmetic thing. It's about showing you this table. Okay, this table, columns and rows, picture, image, img tag. Okay, table tag. Yeah, because I used to be a web programmer. Okay, I did everything. I mean, like jack of all trade. I did database, SQL, what structured query language, because I majored in computer science. Okay, I did database, web programming, and code behind, kind of like client side web programming like HTML, server side web programming like classical ASP and ASP.NET. I did all of those things. Java, C++, C Sharp. I did all of those. Okay. For 2 decades. Okay. And one day I was like, oh, I had enough of this shit. Okay, so yeah, let me do something else. Okay, so yeah, but I love programming. It's fun. Okay, that's what I did for 2 decades. Half of my life. I'm 40 years old. Half of my life I spent time with computer programming. Okay, so I have a lot of fond memories, friends. Okay, so was Tech Exchange. Yeah, wonderful people. Actually, they are not all volunteers, by the way. People, they make money by contributing to those articles. Some of them are volunteers, okay, but yeah, but they're all cool, okay. So let's bring this guy close. Don't fall on me, okay? Just stop falling on me, okay? So tripod walk. Ugh. Okay, it didn't fall on me. So now it's behaving. Okay. So it kind of reminds me, is it time to take a break yet? Yeah, it is. Okay. Jacob, okay? Jacob's wrestling with God. We'll talk about that, okay? So, let me take a picture of this, okay? So, we'll take a break, alright? So, am I talking too fast? When I'm drunk, I speak very slowly, right? Yeah, explore this possibility, alright? So, because probably it's already there, but maybe not, okay? Yeah, explore this possibility, okay? Because I'm not going to. I'm not that good at mathematics, okay? So, yeah, go ahead and explore this possibility, okay? And publish articles, be famous, make money, okay? Alright, so we take a break. Okay, where are my glasses? Did I leave my glasses here? Where are my glasses? I have many glasses, but ah, I mean, I have many pairs of glasses, but I don't want to lose one. Okay, so I get annoyed when I misplaced it. Okay, I found it. Ah, all right. Ah, so um, so server side computer program is computer program that runs on server machine, the computer programmer's machine. Okay, I mean typically it's not in his house. Server computer is computer programming company like Microsoft or Google. Probably they have their own server system, but most professional computer programmers they rent this server machine space through some remote um, location to use their big computer like stacks, yeah, high powered, those very professional server computer providers. Okay, so I know this because I used to do that shit. Okay, so but sometimes yeah they have in-house server. Yeah, that have sometimes they do that too. Okay, so yeah, there's a server side computer program. Okay, the computer piece of computer program that's stored and run in server computers, computer programmers computers. Okay, but client side computer program like JavaScript is this. It gets embedded into this HTML web page. So when you type this, let's say google.com, okay? I type google.com, okay, and click go. Go to this web page. Then what I'm doing in my client, I'm the client and Google is the server, right? What's happening is I send this request to this Google server machine, server computer, and then I download this Google web page to my computer, and along with that comes along with this web page, HTML web page, comes the JavaScript, because JavaScript is embedded language, script language. It is full blown computer program language with for loop, if else, function, blah blah blah, right? So yeah, it comes with that. So I'm downloading to my computer from the server Google computer, okay, to Alaska. So where is Google? Probably San Francisco, Silicon Valley, some upper northern California, right? Yeah. So I'm downloading from California to uh, Alaska, this Google webpage. And with that, I'm also downloading this embedded computer programming program written in JavaScript. Okay? And this JavaScript runs in my computer because I just downloaded that full computer programming JavaScript code. It runs on my computer, this piece of program. But at the same time, there's some server-side computer program too, like written in ASP.NET. Okay, that happens when I click something like search, whatever. Then I'm sending request, and this ASP.NET program, it runs on the server machine in California. Okay, and they do some calculation and they send it back to me. Okay, so that's server side computer programming. But client side computer programming is I download this computer program code in JavaScript embedded into HTML, and when I click something, it runs on my computer because I have this computer program code that I just downloaded. Okay, so that's client side computer program. Okay, isn't it cool? So why do they do it? Because it's more efficient. Because it takes long while to go back and forth between Alaska and California. Okay, it's kind of noisy communication channel. Signals get lost. It takes long time. But if I download this computer programming, it's like standalone computer program in my computer. Then it's a lot faster because I don't have to communicate back and forth to this Californian computer. It's running in my computer. So that's JavaScript. Client-side computer program concept. Very smart. Okay? Probably American invention. Okay? So that's that. Okay? So what's the humanological application of that? Many. Okay? Between God and us, human being. Let's say God is the server computer. Okay? Yeah, God sent us what? Prophets, okay? Kind of messenger, channel, bridge between God and human, like Jesus or Prophet Muhammad or Confucius, Buddha, okay? Yeah, God sent us different prophets who bridge the gap between God and us, humble, earth-crawling things. Or inventors, like scientists, philosophers, whatever, okay? Scholars, yeah, prophets, bridge between God and human being. The Jesuses, huh? Bridge between God and human being, okay? Or even teachers, professors, even politicians sometimes. Because not every politician is bad, come on. I mean, Abraham Lincoln, yeah, he was a good man, don't you think? Yeah, some good celebrities, okay? Yeah, artists, musicians, the Jesuses, okay? Yeah, the truth, the life, the happiness, the salvation, okay? The bridge between God and us, okay? Yeah. Communication channel, divine, human communication channel. Yeah, prophets, geniuses. Okay? Am I one of them? Well, I have to leave that to you. Do I think I am? Yes. But you be the judge. Many people probably think I'm some kind of Satan, devil's advocate, whatever. Huh? I mean, do I look like Satan? Maybe I do. Like, woo, woo. I mean, what's the difference, right? You don't get to see my eyes very often because I'm Asian, okay? I'm an average Asian looking guy. If you are shocked by my look, if you don't like the way I look, well, this is just how average Asian guy look like. So I'm sorry, okay? If I go to Asia, I'm just average, normal. But if you are non-Asian race, you may not like my look because you are not used to it. And well, I'm sorry, okay, but I'm just average, 100% Asian American. It's just I'm just average looking Asian, okay? So it is okay. If you think I'm Satan just because of the way I look, uh, then you are mistaken because this is how average Asian guy look like. I know, yeah, my hairstyle, yeah, it's not traditional Asian hairstyle. I'm growing my hair so that I cover up my balding spot, okay? And the way I dress myself, yeah, that's not typical Asian kind of dressing, okay? Because I like colors. Because when I was in high school, middle school, I was very, very, very good at fine art, like acrylic painting, which is kind of like oil painting, and also drawing with pencil. I was very good at that because my parents they invested in me. They gave me some hagwon. It's not one on one, but it's like small class kind of private school after public school. Okay, so Korean parents they do that all the time. So yeah, I was not good at it first, but my parents invested their time and money. So yeah, I learned some fine art, and I was very good at it. Okay, so and I made a movie, and yeah, I'm interested in music, art, fine art. I'm pretty good at it. Okay, so yeah, so to me, that's my artistic expression. My hair, my clothing. Today is Saturday, so I'm not. This just you know home style. But during the weekdays, yeah, I do my hair and clothing in colors. Anyways, so yeah, server side, client side. Okay, it's like so it's all about education, right? So if I learn Russian, okay, oh, there's server side, the real Russia, former Soviet Union. They are their server, right? Provider, right? The people who are authentic, original Russian who speak Russian, server. But this is communication channel, the channel of knowledge propagation, books, internet. Okay, so I purchase books and I look up this Russian grammar website. And once I learn Russian, then it's in me. It's like client side now. It's more efficient. I don't have to look up this Russian dictionary anymore because I have it right here. Russian vocabulary, Russian grammar knowledge. Client server side, client side. Okay, so all run it on its own in my brain because I learned it. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's humanological application. Okay, spread of Holy Spirit knowledge. Okay, so yeah, we talk about devils in humanology. We talk about Satan's. Okay, like gayism, sugar fetism, tattoo piercism, marijuanaism, whatnot. Okay, plastic surgeryism and government dependentism, lazyism, no workism, criminalism, all these bad, evil, satanic spirits. But also there are holy spirits. Okay, if you are a humanologist, these are the things that you don't do: tattoo, piercing, sugar, fat, obesity, plastic surgery. I mean, plastic surgery is not all bad because you have a huge mole here. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Go to plastic surgery, it's okay. Yeah, if you huge mole like this, oh yeah, get rid of that shit. Yeah, so not all plastic surgery is bad. Even not all marijuana is bad either because you have some medical condition, you have some pain, you have some what hip bone replacement or whatever. You don't want to take opioid because it can cause constipation, and that's not an option. That's not an acceptable side effect because you have some surgery down there. So yeah, marijuana would be better pain reliever. And also, if you have some medical condition that prevents you from drinking alcohol or some physiological configuration that prevents you from smoking cigarettes, yeah, then yeah, you still want to have some fun. So yeah, marijuana may be okay for even for recreational purpose because physiologically you cannot drink alcohol and you cannot smoke cigarettes. Then yeah, even recreational use of marijuana may be fine in those circumstances. Okay, but otherwise you shouldn't be smoking marijuana. Okay. Maybe I'm selling out, but I'm just being logical, okay? Because marijuana, yeah, at first I was saying, yeah, medical marijuana, maybe that's fine. Now I'm saying maybe some recreational marijuana is okay. I'm just trying to be logical, okay? Because there may be some people physiologically who shouldn't drink alcohol. Maybe they're allergic to alcohol. Maybe they're allergic to tobacco. Then yeah, then you still need to have some fun. So yeah, I think in that case, recreational marijuana is fine. Okay. What I'm saying is, tobacco and alcohol is better because it does not wipe out your short-term memory. Marijuana does. Okay, so that's what's better about marijuana. Okay, so well, all in all, yeah, diet and exercise. Okay, diet and exercise. That's panacea. That's cure all. Okay, because it's about healthy eating, diet, exercise, like fruits, vegetables, white meat like turkey, chicken, no fat. Okay, no fat, no sugar. Okay, just beans, grains, black rice, white rice, brown rice. Yeah, and vegetables like cilantro, vegetables, fruits, berries. But last week I was like I ate too much vegetables and too much fruits. So not, my teeth was hurting because all this hardcore vegetables, man, it was hurting my teeth. So okay, how about tofu? Just rice, white rice. Yeah, that's fine. It's about balance. Balance. Okay. Once in a while, yeah, red meat, but only once in a while. Okay, so kind of expensive anyways. And exercise, dancing, singing, martial art, running, cardio. Yeah, you can do swim, bicycle if you can do it safely. Okay, but I just run. Okay, it's easy. Yeah, diet, exercise. Also have some ambition, have some career. You have to work Monday to Friday. Okay, work, career, learn foreign languages. Okay, so those are things that you should do. Okay, no tattoo, no piercing, no sugar, no fat, no obesity. Okay, no elective cosmetic surgery, optional cosmetic surgery. No, you have huge mole and some scar. Yeah, do plastic surgery to get rid of scar, mole. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, plastic surgery. But breast enlargement or breast removal, don't okay. Don't mess with your breasts. Okay. Exercise, diet. Okay. We'll take a break. Okay. So yeah. All right. Take 5, okay? No homework assignment this time, so take 5. Okay. Okay. So I do stretchings, but yoga is something very foreign to me. I never took yoga lessons, but I guess it's good stretching. Okay. Maybe what I do when I stretch is kind of like yoga, maybe. Yeah, I think yoga is fine. Okay. It's just that stretching is good. Okay. Yeah, you will stand on one foot, one leg, stretch. So cool. Okay, I do that too. Okay. But what I want to emphasize is cardio. You gotta run. Okay. You need to do something very active. Okay. Cardio. Okay. And what else? Yeah, I want to look up this convergence testing in this calculus book. Okay, because it's been a while, so I'm kind of curious. Convergence tests of a series, summation of the infinite sequence, convergence test. If this sequence go to 0, does it converge? 708. Okay. Yeah, series is convergent, then limit of the sequence is zero. Test for convergence. If series is convergent, then limit of the sequence is zero. But is the inverse of that true? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. The inverse is not true because there is this thing. 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. So 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 4 plus blah blah blah. I think this one diverges. Okay, so even if the nth component of this is a1 plus a2 plus a3, okay, yeah, plus a fourth plus blah blah plus an, right? An goes to zero, but it does not mean summation of that is converging. Yeah, I remember this. So yeah, so our palindrome number, palindrome constant, is it divergent? Then I don't think so. This one is I think this one diverges. I think harmonic series. Let me look up harmonic series in the internet. Okay, so I think that's what it's called, harmonic series. Let me look it up. So maybe proving the convergence of that palindrome constant, or it may not even be constant. I don't know. Okay, but let me look at harmonic series. Okay, maybe it's that's not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is. It does diverge. So yeah, there's well-known proof about this divergence of this harmonic series. Okay. So yeah, by Nicole Orasmi. Okay, in the medieval mathematics. Yeah. Okay. So it does diverge. Huh? Okay. So it's like what, 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.3 plus 0.25 plus, but it does diverge, plus 0.125. So um for but our palindrome number, yeah, it may diverge, okay, but I don't think it does. Okay, because harmonic number, okay. Let's erase all the other stuff. We already took picture of that. I hope so. Let me check. Did I take a picture of that? What beautiful repeating radicals? I hope so. Yeah, go ahead and prove that shit, okay? 'Cause, I'm not going to do that. My mathematics is not that advanced, okay? To be honest with you. Yeah, I did take a picture of that. Now I'm getting cold, so I gotta turn on the heater. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's annoying, right? It's annoying to me too, okay? My body temperature, okay, I'm like this post-menopausal lady, hot flashes, hot sudden chills, okay? Yeah, I'm very, very, very intolerant of this temperature. Very sensitive of a temperature, okay? So, anyways, because recently I heard this NPR story. There was this lady, post-menopausal lady, who wrote a book about menopause, and she interviewed many people. And after 50 or so, like ladies, you know, they don't menstruate anymore, so they don't want to have sex, basically. Okay, so why? Because sex become very painful thing. Because eh, when women are premenopausal, okay, they menstruate, so once a month, it kind of cleans itself by exuding all this liquid, and they kind of poop it out, right? But once menopause starts, once menstruation stops, nothing is coming out of there. So if post-menopausal lady have sex with a guy, there what the so let's say if because I have, okay, because I like older ladies because I don't want to have babies, okay. So if she this postmenopausal lady, I have sex with her without any condoms. Let's say she have no STDs and I got none. So because I don't really get laid very often, maybe once a year, if that, maybe probably once a decade. Okay. So yeah, so let's say PG-13. Okay. Let's say I come inside of her vagina. Okay. Without wearing any condom because she has no STD. I don't have any STD, and she's postmenopausal, so she's not gonna get pregnant. So yeah, she and I have sex, and my cum Simmons get inside of a vagina, and then they just die there. So it's like cemetery of all these dead sperms will be her vagina. So and she does not menstruate, so it just stay there and may get stale. Okay, and also her vagina doesn't quite lubricate very well because sex has no purpose. Okay, okay, so then we use lubricant, maybe olive oil or whatever. Okay, it still stay there. Okay, so it doesn't quite get out because she does not menstruate. Okay, so kind of gets stale. So yeah, one way or the other, yeah. So women over 50s, postmenopausal ladies, they don't quite enjoy sex. Okay, so but those ladies are the only ladies that I'm interested in dating. So that's why I get no sex. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm just telling you. Okay. Oh boy. I'm sorry to tell you all about this, but yeah, it's like this. Okay, so yeah, this proof, very well known proof, this harmonic series. Why is it divergent? It's like this. Okay, I just looked it up. I learned this long time ago, probably in high school in South Korea, or in college in the Midwest. Okay, and this guy, okay, this is less or more. It's more than. Yeah, it's very smart proof. Okay, and this four guys is more than uh, the zombies, man. And this guy is equal to 1 over 2. This four guys is equal to 1 over 2, okay? Yeah, so dot dot dot, this becomes 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 multiplied by infinity, okay? It's just infinity. That's why this harmonic series, I mean, this guy is more than infinity. So yeah, it diverges, okay? So, which is quite surprising, okay? So, that's why the nth component in this sequence, harmonic sequence, nth component is 1 over n, and n goes to infinity, yeah, it becomes 0. But the series, if you sum them up, the sequence, it can diverge. I made a mistake, okay? So I thought, yeah, yeah, it may probably converge because the nth term is goes to 0, so yeah. But I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to make sure, and guess what? I was wrong. Okay, so it's good that I looked it up. So maybe proving the convergence of that palindrome constant, maybe it's not that easy. Okay, so but I'm guessing it's not that difficult either. Because here you have what, 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.333 dot 0.3 dot plus 0 0.25 plus 0.125 plus what, 0. Divided by this, whatever. Okay, so I actually, what am I doing? Oh, zero. I'm sorry. 105 is like 0.2. Okay. Uh. So if we compare this guy harmonic series with our palindrome number, we don't know for sure because we haven't proved it yet. We don't know it's gonna converge or not. We haven't proved that yet. So it may not be a constant. We strongly suspect that our best guess is a constant because the construction is fundamentally different. Okay, here you have harmonic series. You define this number in terms of addition. But that's not how we define this palindromic number. Palindromic decimal. We defined it as not by summation, but by a repeating pattern. Okay, like you have 0.010 1210 123 210 blah blah blah. Okay, we defined it as a pattern in these natural numbers. Later on, we found this algebraic summation infinite series. Okay, so starting point is radically different. Okay, between harmonic series and this palindromic number. Okay. Do you really want to do this convergence test and to prove that that thingy, the palindromic number is a constant, it converges? Maybe we can. Okay. I don't feel like doing that. Okay. So convergence test. Maybe we can do something like that. I don't want to do it. What kind of convergence test do we have? Test for convergence. What do you use, like L'Hopital's rule or something? Okay. Yeah, if integral fx dx is convergent, then this one is convergent. Yeah, we can use. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's this beautiful connection between algebra and calculus. I mean, number theory and calculus. Okay, so they use calculus, like continuous calculus, smooth, continuous, and this discrete mathematics, number theory, kind of like stepwise, 1, 2, 3. You know, yeah, beautiful bridge between those two. Okay. Yeah, there's some test for convergence. We may do that. Okay. Comparison test. Squeeze theorem, okay. Sandwich squeeze theorem. Yeah, we have that too. Yeah, alternating series test, but we are not dealing with that because we are not oscillating between plus and minus. I don't know. Ratio test, root test. Okay. Squeeze theorem. Maybe we'll take a shot at ratio test. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, ratio test is a pretty decent test, so. Yeah. Squeeze theorem, root test, ratio test. Okay. Why are we doing this? Oh, because it's fun. I mean, not always fun, but let me see if they have squeeze theorem. We'll probably do ratio test. Yeah, we'll take a shot at proving that palindrome constant is palindrome number is actually a constant. It converges. We'll try to take a shot at proving that shit. Okay, so squeeze theorem. Okay. 698. I just said Korean. Okay, so, sorry. Squeeze theorem. My goodness, we'll take a shot at proving the convergence or divergence of this palindromic number, okay? We are suspecting that it converges, okay? Because I mean, come on, it's not going anywhere. I mean, intuitively, it's not increasing because we didn't start constructing this palindromic number by adding things up. No, we defined it as a pattern, repeating pattern, recursive increasing manner. It's not going anywhere. We just need to prove it, okay, mathematically, okay. So it's kind of unnecessary kind of job, but what's the use? We got time, okay. Just as an exercise, as a discipline, okay, to discipline ourselves. Maybe we'll go ahead and take a shot at proving this, okay, convergence of this number. Maybe we'll do ratio test, skew theorem, whatever. Okay. Okay. After a break, all right. So. Ah, boy. Woo. Ratio test. You have integral test, ratio test. We'll take a shot at ratio test first, and then if that does not work, we'll do integral test. Okay, so okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's take a break and take a shot at proving this shit. Okay, so what did we get ourselves into? Oh boy. Take 5, okay? So we got a long day ahead of us, so Okay, we're back. Let me wash my hands. I put on some lip balm too. So, by the way, up in Alaska we have this horsetail. I mean, there's edible kind, inedible kind. Okay, horsetail. You gotta know what you do. Okay, so yeah, edible kind. I pick it and I eat it, but sometimes I get sick because maybe there's some moose ass, wild moose ass who pooped on it, or some stray cat pooped on it. The bacterial grows, so you gotta wash it very well. Okay. Wild plants, yeah, they're sometimes infected with this bacteria and whatever. Yeah, be careful, okay? Don't just pick and eat stuff. Wash it before you eat. Okay. Better yet, boil it. Okay. Kill all the germs before you eat it. Okay. Yeah, before we try to prove that shit, okay, I'm gonna reiterate, or square root of 3, right? In music, we do sampling, okay? So we can construct a brand new constant here, okay? So 0.7 fourth digit below this decimal point, okay? Then the fourth 2 digits, 7 3, and the fourth 3 digits, 7 3 2, okay? You can do it with the square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5, whatever, okay? Or cubic root of 5, whatever, okay? Yeah, you can construct different constants this way. To constructing a constant is not that difficult. Okay. Probably that's why there are so many constants, okay? Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this and we'll take a shot at proving that shit. Okay. Well, we better name this guy. Square root of 3, okay. And you don't have to do it by one, 1 2 3. You can do 1, like 2 4 6 7, yeah, whatever. But yeah, you can generalize this construction of constant in many different ways. Okay, sampling 1 by 1, but it doesn't have to be 1 by 1. It could be 2 by 2, or some geometric or arithmetic period, this gap, length. Yeah, you can vary at all these different kind. Okay, if it could be like quadratic or cubic, quartic, 139, whatever. Okay, infinite ways of generalizing things. Okay, so boy. I guess I erased the things that I shouldn't have because I don't see it back there. Well, whatever. We can reconstruct. I can look back in my picture gallery, whatever. Okay, so we have an, the lk is equal to sigma I from 1 to n I times 10 to the I plus sigma, we just use I, okay, I from 1 to k minus 1, uh, I times 10 to the 2k minus I, okay? And then we have the constant is equal to uh, sigma I that's what I that's what I remember. Okay. So if we combine that, I didn't want to do this. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's damn ugly. It's ugly. Okay. So mechanical. Okay. That's why I didn't want to do it myself. Okay. Yeah, just leave it to some lower guys, young people. Okay. Why do I have to do? You know, I have higher pay grade, man. Okay, so I have better things to do than this. Okay, there. I didn't want to do this. Okay. Mechanical shit. I'm more creative individual. I gotta turn the heater back on. Okay, so. Oh man. So that's the constant. All right. So this guy right here. All right. So that's the A kth. I mean, we call it B kth. Okay, we already have A kth, right? So to do the ratio test, the B kth, okay, it's like this whole thing is it's let's use brown because I want to avoid black and red. This one satanic combination like blood and gore. Yeah, brown. Okay, this is gotta be B to the kth. Okay, so and to the ratio test we have to do b to the k plus 1 over b kth. Okay, and we gotta prove that that's less than 1. Okay, then we are done. Okay, maybe it's not that difficult. Okay, so we just need to switch out the boards. So let me take a picture of this thread and then we just proceed. It's a mechanical thing, so it should not be that difficult because the difficult part is the creative part. That's the difficult part. The mechanical stuff is takes discipline and diligence. That's the easier part. Okay, so anybody can do it. Okay, so we switch out the board and just as a disciplinary measure, just to be diligent. Okay, we'll do it. Okay, so we'll take a shot at it at least. Ah man, one of those days, man. I may just marry a girl and just retire, man. Oh, have sex all day, every day. Well, but I don't want to have kids, so I'm not gonna marry a young girl. Then it will be some cougar, so gold digger, me. Gold digger for an aging cougar, or paper pusher for ambulance chaser, whatever. I'm just kidding. Okay. So, boy. At least we have this nice eraser here. Okay. I didn't want to do this, but now that I have nothing to do, and yeah, let's take a shot at it, okay? Alright. So we have b to the k plus 1, b k plus 1, k plus first, okay, that's what? Sigma I from 1 to infinity. I'm sorry, to n. I times 10 to the i's plus k plus 1. So okay, so sigma k plus 1 minus 1 is just k. I from 1 to k, I times 10 to the 2k plus 2, okay, minus I, multiply by 10 to the minus k plus 1 squared. Okay, so that's k squared plus 2k plus k, 3k plus 1 plus 1, 2, okay? So that's b to the k plus 1, b of k plus 1s, okay? So now b kth is equal to I told you it's mechanical shit. Okay? All right. We have that, okay? We need to prove this is less than 1, okay? This is a positive number, so no absolute value operator necessary, okay? Because that's the ratio test, okay? Absolute value of a n plus 1 over a n. We don't need this absolute value function, okay? Absolute value, yeah, it's a function, okay? Absolute value function. We don't need that because they're all positive, okay? So we are not doing any negative oscillation, fancy shit. We are not doing that. So. By the way, Jacob was wrestling with God, and God was like, "Oh, this guy's so hardcore. I wanna go back home." So he broke his bone, hip bone or something. So, but there's a blessing. There's a price for the blessing. So Jacob said, "I will not let you go unless you bless me. I will not let you go on before you bless me. So bless me, give me some blessings, because I know you are God. If you bless me, then I will let you go." And so God broke his bone because God was like Satan, demon, devil. He was because he was afraid of the light. It was like dawn, you know. What kind of God is that? It's kind of Satan, devilish God. Why do you have to run away when the morning comes? Shy like a girl. Okay, we take a break. We continue this. Okay, so yeah, I fell right a couple of hours ago. So I guess that's kind of like God trying to break my hip bone or something. But I didn't. With the grace of God, I didn't break any bone. So yeah, we take a break. Okay, so boy, we take a break. Oh boy. Okay, let's take a break from all this mathematical gibberish. Okay, algebraic gibberish. Okay. So I was reading this in my bathroom, Time magazine. What is good? What is evil? We are in what 2019 May, and they were saying, "Oh, gay marriage is a good thing. Oh, look at all these people crying and." This victory in 2015, the U.S. Supreme Court. Yeah, it's a good thing. Beautiful gay marriage. Their constitutional right. And yeah, tattoos. Yeah, tattoos are good. Marijuana good. Hitler bad. He killed many gay people and Jewish people. Bad guy. Yeah, that's so simplistic. Like tofu brain. Very simplistic, okay? It's good and evil. It's not that simple, okay? Gay marriage is bad. And Adolf Hitler, yeah, he killed many people, that's bad. What he should have done is to ship out all those Jews back to Middle East. That's what he should have done. It cost about the same money, okay? Rather than killing them, just, yeah, same money, okay? Ship them back to Middle East because we don't want these ethnic guys having sex with white girls, okay? So, how about me? Yeah, I'm not having sex with anybody. If I do, it's mature ladies who's not gonna have any kids anyway. So, gay marriage, yeah, it's bad, okay? So, yeah, there's nothing good about gayism, okay? It's satanic ideology. So yeah, they worked very hard to win that battle, legal battle, their gay right, LGBT right, equality, whatever. But they're wrong. They're misguided. Okay, so gayism is something evil. Okay, so Time magazine chief editor, what the fuck does he know? He's so busy with things, so he doesn't have time. He did never had time to think on his own. Just observe, read, learn. Librarian, okay? All he does is just live and learn. Never had time to think on his own, okay? So yeah, Time magazine chief editor, he's just idiot, okay? Just like Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Stanford professors. Yeah, they're a bunch of bullshit, okay? So they never had time to think on their own, independently. They go along with whatever the fuck is the majority. With Time magazine, they were featured Adolf Hitler when he was the king. Yeah, the man of the year, Adolf Hitler, Osama bin Laden, or Mao Zedong, or whoever is the mainstream. They just go along. They're followers, not leaders. Time magazine, President of the United States, Pope, or Roman Catholic Church, professors, Supreme Court justices, they're all followers, cowards, afraid. Okay, they always follow the main majoritarian populist view. They're cowards. They're afraid. They're scared. Okay, that's how they got all the way up there by doing the homework, by obedience. President Trump. Oh yeah, I'm President Trump because I will just go along with this party line, anti-abortion, conservativist, Republican majority, or Christianity, whatever, religious freedom. Okay, that's how they will get all the way up there. Me, us, we are different. We are rebels. We oppose gay marriage. We oppose tattoo piercing. We oppose obesity, sugar fatism, marijuanaism. Okay, that's us. Okay. Uh, Probably that's why I will never be the president, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, so because I'm a religious person, I stick to my guns. Okay, so let's get back to this shit. Okay, so I smoke cigarettes. I drink alcohol. Okay, Not any alcohol, vodka. Okay, I love vodka. Strong liquor, man, spirit. It's what Saturday morning, like 9 o'clock by now. Now, how do I do this? We need to switch out the board because it's not gonna be that easy. Man. Ah. At least give me this magnetic board, okay? I have four whiteboards and one board is non-magnetic, okay? I thought about getting rid of it, but I thought maybe it has some use, okay? Maybe it has some use. So I didn't quite get rid of it, but well, switching out my vodka bottle. This, I gotta switch out this trash can too. You wanna see my trash can? It's this Walmart bag trash can, okay? So I gotta switch it out. Well, we can take a break from all this mathematical mumbo jumbo because the initial point of me getting into politics was this Alaska plastic bag ban. Plastic bag ban in my town. It made a national news. So I was just reading my Google News, Bing News, and there was this name of my hometown where I'm living in right now in 2019 May. It was last year, 2018 March. There's my hometown right here where I'm living. It was in national news because they banned plastic bags. I love plastic bags. Plastic is a beautiful American invention. It's light, it's cheap, it does not break when you drop it. Plastic bottle, when you drop a plastic water bottle, it bounces up. It does not break like glass bottle does. It's light, glass bottle heavy, steel bottle heavy, metal bottle they're heavy. But plastic bottle is very light, it's cheaper, lighter, and it's more durable. It doesn't rot like steel does. Glass bottle they break, right? Plastic bottle they never break. Okay, so huge fan of plastics. I am. Okay, plastic bags. Okay, so they banned plastic bags. So I was like, my goodness. So I started to write to this local politicians, attending political meetings. So that was the beginning of my interest in local politics. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's explore that possibility over back there. Okay, so bk plus one, okay, over bk, okay, is what? So long. We have some this sigma I. Let's call it A B C D E. Let's call it E F G. Let's call it G. Okay, G, because same upstairs and downstairs. sigma I from 1 to k minus 1 I times 10 to the 2k plus 2 minus I plus, when I is equal to k times 10 to the I is equal to k, okay? So k plus 2, okay? Multiply by 10 to the minus k squared plus 3k plus 2, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, you kind of squeezed in terms of space, over, okay? We have some g, okay, it's same number, that's why we're just calling it g, plus this same guy, we call it A, B, C, D, F, G, H, we call it H, okay? Well, actually it's not the same, so I'll just have to spell it out. I from 1 to k minus 1, I times 10 to the 2k minus I, okay? Over 10 to the minus k squared plus k plus 1, okay? Okay. Our goal is to prove that this guy is smaller than this guy, okay? It should go to 0 as k, limit k go to infinity, this should become 0. So this guy is bigger than this guy. I mean, smaller than this guy, okay? So it's less than 1, this ratio. That's the ratio test, okay? Let me look up the definition of ratio test again. Okay, so go to index, ratio test. 700 and something, 708. Ratio test. Absolute ratio test. Comparison test. Okay. Three is 79. Okay. Limit when n go to infinity. Okay. So limit of that when k go to infinity, if this guy limit of that is less than 1, then it converges. Okay, so that's the ratio test. Too much work, man. Saturday morning. So k go to infinity. Okay. E. So we are taking the limit of k going to infinity. So now k is the variable because traditionally in the sigma, upstairs guy is more constant, downstairs guy is more like variable. But we are switching that role because we are doing limit k go to infinity. So I now is more like constant and upstairs guy k is more like variable. Okay, so switch of fate. Okay, ah boy. K go to infinity. Okay, so we're gonna have to switch out the board because I don't think it was necessary that we divide this out like this. Okay, so well, I'm gonna take a picture of this anyway. It's kind of look very sophisticated and kind of cool. I don't think I can impress any girls with this, but kind of looks profound and well. So okay, k is going to infinity. Okay, so obviously this guy going to infinity. This guy going to negative infinity. Okay, so I'm comparing with the one back there because which one is simpler? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. I would say that the other one is simpler. Okay, so it was not necessary to divide this out. Okay, it was just mathematical exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it out. Go back to the previous whiteboard. Okay, it's good because I like this whiteboard. It's the probably the newest whiteboard with newest set of pens and it's cleaner, younger, so fresher, more energy. Okay, let's take the limit. Okay, limit where limit lim k go to infinity. Okay, so let's think about that conceptually. This guy does not contain any k, so it's a constant. So you can ignore that. It zeroes out. Okay. K goes to infinity. Okay. You have k here, and also k over there. We want to find out. We want to prove that this guy is bigger. I mean, smaller than this guy. Does it look like smaller? Well, we have 3k minus, yeah, so it's smaller there, minus 3k rather than minus k. Boy. We want to prove that this guy is smaller than this guy, so that this guy becomes 0 when k go to infinity. Okay, so is that the case? You have k and k minus 1, yeah, well, k is bigger than k minus 1, but when k goes to infinity, well, we can ignore that, right? Here you have 2k plus 2 minus I, you have 2k minus I, again, it's bigger, plus 2 bigger, okay? Here, k minus 1, yeah, plus 1 bigger, okay? But when k go to infinity, this difference of plus 1 plus 2 is ignorable. Okay, yes, bigger, but it doesn't matter when k go to infinity. Okay, so the only thing that matters is this. Okay, 3k versus 2k. Yeah, it is bigger, but does that overcome this difference of plus 1 here and plus 2 here? Okay, I think so, because k plus 1 and or k plus 2